Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
And thank you so much, Olivia, and welcome back, everyone. Those of you who've been following the series either in person or by watching the replays, and a warm welcome if this is your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers, and I'm William Craig III, a professional career coach, and I have a clear mission for this series to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. You see, the fact is, people who put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts are well-meaning, but too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So instead, I've focused on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each and every day. The goal is simple: to help you run your job search or your job campaign with clarity, confidence, and strategy, using AI as your assistant, not your replacement. Today, as always, we're building on that momentum. And if you've missed any of the segments, feel free to watch the replays on my LinkedIn profile or on my YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. And I see that there are a few of you who are watching via YouTube. So welcome. The benefit of watching via YouTube is that you can get the direct link to the work that we do today in the comments section immediately. If you're watching via LinkedIn, unfortunately, LinkedIn, they haven't gotten with the program yet. They won't allow for live comments. Wah, wah. But nonetheless, you can still watch the replays there. All righty, so let's get into this and see what we're cooking up today. As a matter of fact, before I show you the prompt today, what I'm going to be sharing today is something to help give you an edge as it relates to your job interview. I've been sharing this concept with my clients for many, many, many years, but it's one of those things that helps you to stand out. And if you've worked with me or if you know anything about me, you know that my moniker for our company is we help you get hired by making your outstanding stand out. And how do you do that? Well, there are a number of ways to do that. But one of the ways is during the interview. There's something that you can do during the interview that will help you to stand out from the rest. And so that's what we're going to be sharing in today's video. So let's take a look here at what we've got. And you can see the prompt says, create a generic 30, 60, 90-day plan as a new, okay, I left out, oh, word, A, as a new APAR specialist hire that can be presented during the interview. Include goals, actions, and success metrics, etc. The idea is to show what Mary, our fictitious job candidate, plans to do to be successful during her first 3 months on the job. And of course, if you're taking this prompt and you're using it, which I hope you will, you can simply take out Mary, what Mary plans to do, what I plan to do to be successful during my first 3 months on the job. All right, so let's see what ChatGPT comes up with for us. And again, this is something that I've actually got a template for, but I wanted to see what Chat would do because when I created this, there was no ChatGPT. All right, so here we go. 30, 60, 90-day action plan, accounts payable, accounts receivable specialist, first 30 days, orientation and foundations, goals, learn company systems, policies, and procedures, build relationships with team members and key stakeholders, gain familiarity with current AP/AR processes and outstanding balances, actions, complete onboarding and systems training, ERP, Stripe, NetSuite, Salesforce, Excel, review current aging reports, vendor contracts, and outstanding receivables, shadow colleagues to understand workflows and company culture, document key processes, and note opportunities for quick improvements. Success metrics: 100% completion of onboarding/training modules, build rapport with finance team and manager, and demonstrate working knowledge of AP/AR systems and policies. And I'm going to go back through these to summarize once we get through all of them. Days 31 through 60, contribution and process optimization. Goals: take ownership of daily AR/AP responsibilities, improve accuracy and timeliness in processing, and begin identifying process inefficiencies. The actions: manage invoice processing, reconciliations, and collections independently. Develop a cadence for following up on receivables and documenting progress. Collaborate with sales, operations, and finance teams to resolve disputes quickly. And propose at least 1 to 2 process improvement ideas based on early observations. We might want to put in parentheses, as needed or as appropriate. Success metrics: reduce unapplied or disputed payments by at least 10 to 15%. All right. Meet or exceed company expectations for invoice turnaround time, and deliver first process improvement suggestion to manager. Oh my goodness. And then here we go, days 61 through 90, impact and strategic value. The goals here: drive measurable improvements in cash flow and accuracy, contribute to month-end close activities with minimal errors, position as proactive, trusted member of the finance team, and the actions taken: lead collection efforts on overdue accounts, focusing on reducing days sales outstanding or DSO, partner with management to enhance reporting for aging, disputes, and vendor payments, document standard operating procedures for smoother team handoffs, and leverage tools like Excel, Salesforce, or AI to automate repetitive tasks where possible. Success metrics: how will we know we've been successful? Demonstrated reduction in DSO or aging balances, 0 major errors in month-end close activities, at least 1 automation or process efficiency implemented, and recognition from manager or team for contributions to smoother operations. This plan shows Mary as organized, proactive, and results-oriented, exactly what employers want to see in a finance hire. Would you like me to also design this into a 1-page visual or PowerPoint style that Mary can bring to an interview as a handout? So I'm going to give you a thumbs up, chat. We're not going to do that. I've got a strategy, but here's the deal. When we look at our 30, 60, 90-day plan, sometimes just called a 90-day plan, because sometimes people get confused when I say 30, 60, 90. What we want to do is we want to go into that interview to say, hey, Mr. or Ms. Employer, I'm just not here because I'm excited about the company. I'm not just here because I need a job. I'm not just here because I want a paycheck. I'm here to actually help make XYZ company better. And as such, I have created a 90-day plan of action that I plan to institute during my first 90 days on the job. For example, during my first 30 days, my goals are simple: to do A, B, and C. The actions that I will take are A, B, C, and D. And how will I know that I've been successful? Because I will have accomplished A, B, and C. You see that? During my next 30 days, and we go through the same thing, and then during my next 30 days, one of the mistakes that people will often make here is they go, during my last 30 days or my final 30 days. No. We don't want to make this your last 30 days or your final 30 days, but it will simply be during my next 30 days. And again, we end up with the same. Now, what happens if, and this is something that my clients have told me have happened to them. So what happens if you go through that and they're excited and they go, wow, can I have a copy of that? Do you have a copy of that for me? Then that's when you're going to be a little coy, but very strategic. And you're going to say something along the lines of, oh, I'm so happy that my plan impressed you, and thank you for your candor. In fact, what I will do is, I promise, my first day on the job, I will bring this plan and sit down with you so that we can go over it to see if there's anything that needs to be adjusted or anything that I've missed. And I can tell you, you will have jaws dropping, mouths open. One candidate told me that she presented her 30, 60, 90-day plan to the hiring manager, who said, wait a minute, I'll be right back. And she's going, oh my goodness, what did I do wrong? And the woman came back with her supervisor and said, I need you to walk my supervisor through what you just walked through with me. And she went through it again. And yes, of course, she did get the job. In fact, she got the job on the spot. So when we talk about standing out, being outstanding, making our outstanding stand out, these are the kinds of things that you need to do. And again, if you work with me as your coach, you know that these are all baked into our process, again, to help you to get hired sooner rather than later. All right, so let me go ahead and grab this and put this link in the comment section. And there we go. It is done. Let's come out of all of this good stuff. And I'm going to pop it into here. Let's get rid of that part. Yeah, there we are. And let's pop this into the comment section. And now you will have today's prompt. Oh, it looks like we have a few comments as well. So let's see here. TJ, hey TJ, good morning all. I like the structure of the 30, 60, 90 plan. I think it will with a feeling of accomplishment. During those early days. Okay, you got a little typo there, so help me out. Let's see here. Dawn Lewis says greetings, and Daniel Velez says good afternoon all. So again, the 30, 60, 90 is something I've been using with my clients for many years now. And it's one of those things, as I said, that will differentiate you when you go into an interview. And there are a few other things around this strategy. I've got a whole script, etc. But nonetheless, at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you are putting your best foot forward. And along those lines, if you need help with your career, not sure where to start, you can work with a professional coach for as little as $3.85 a day. Just go to williamcanhelp.com. That's williamcanhelp.com. And so here we go. TJ is back. She says, oops, help with a feeling of accomplishment during those early days. So yeah, and it's something that I share with my coach. Yes, I actually have a coach as well. I share with my coach that, I've got a plan, I've got a vision. And when you can see the plan, when you have the vision, it does help because there are a lot of moving parts. And at the end of the day, yeah, we got to get it all done. And it can seem overwhelming when you do not have a plan crystallized in sight. So not only does it help you, absolutely, TJ, once you get on the job, but before you even get the job, going into that interview, knowing that you've got a plan is something that can, again, give you that edge that you need. And in this job market, you need every advantage that you can get. All right, folks, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that you enjoyed today's session. And here we go. Let's see. Love this approach, along with ensuring a great starting point for a new role, but also fantastic prep for potential interview questions. Oh, absolutely. You're right on the mark there. And again, these are all the things that we can do to help ourselves be successful. So with that, I'm going to thank you once again for joining me today. And I will look forward to seeing you all the same time tomorrow. Be sure to share this information with someone you know, excuse me, who is either unemployed, underemployed, or just unhappily employed. Let them know. Go to Get Up and Get a Job on YouTube. Just type that in the search box. Get Up and Get a Job. And it'll bring you to our channel. And then you'll have all the information there to help you be successful. Also, feel free to connect with me. If you're new, go to my LinkedIn channel, William W. Craig 3, my LinkedIn profile, and click the connect button. I'd be happy to connect with you, and you can take advantage of the information that I share there as well. All right, that's really it. Well, it looks like we got one more. Oh, Nancy, you're welcome. Thank you so much for saying thank you, but you're most welcome. That's why I'm here, because Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers has been designed to help you move the needle closer to success. All right, look, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe in all you do. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. God bless.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.